Everyone, we're going to get started in just a few seconds. Please allow these last few seconds of our intentional screen on which we can set our focus for the evening as we file in. Luke, man, getting us started with that humor that he's known for, and also we welcome here. So if any of you others in the chat right now feel as if you need to get us started with a sort of acerbic sense of humor, please. Now is the time. Set your intention, set your focus, so that we may all enter the next level. Namaste. I'll see you soon. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a brand new Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, we are going to cover and sort of uncover the hidden truths of an absolutely blockbuster study coming out of Duke University, addressing the urban myth of the health of washing your hands. That and much more tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's wonderful to be with you. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? How is everybody doing? Are they feeling good? Are you feeling right? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling grateful? Are you feeling spiteful? How many of you are horny in the chat right now? How many of you haven't felt horny in years, and you prefer it that way? How many of you are sitting there, have been tugging on your shit and crying, just waiting for some sort of feeling to be animated by some ancient lust? Once again, I have you in my thoughts. I know there's more than a few of those kinds of people. We got a sleepy peppercorn pad. We got a not horny rat hands. We have big, wow, we're seeing a lot of familiar names. I love seeing this sort of stuff. Namaste to each of you. I'm going to scoot up a little bit. Namaste to each of you. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, Explorations, as many of you know, you've been coming for a while, and I understand that. No, I understand that, and I see more names in here too. Ain't no private. Why problem make when you no problem have you don't want to make? Gorgeous stuff. Absolutely inspired shit coming from Ain't No Profit, sort of tapping into that frequency of the universe, the chaotic frequency, that bass frequency, the most ancient frequency that has been buzzing since the beginning of time, since the beginning of space and time, as the universe birthed itself, burst forth onto the scene of nothingness with being, cursing nothingness with defiling it with the absolute shit stain of being. And here we are as a product of that. And somebody tapping into, we have a sub from Nevada Johnson. That's 3 months in a row from Nevada. Bless you, Nevada. Namaste to you. Warm, very damp, very moist namastes to you and your family. Bless you. Now, exploration. Some of you might be wondering, you might be getting in your head, what exactly is this program? What is this program? What am I getting into? What am I getting into? And I'll tell you right now, I'll tell you right off the bat, it's the same as it always is, and it could not be a more profound day in your life than today here on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Explorations is many things to many people, but first and foremost, it is a community with which we explore the universe, both inside and out. The universe of objectivity, quote unquote, the cosmos, physics, biology, how things move around, things that really exist like trees, right? And that's outside. And yeah, we'll get around to it. But also, we're going to discuss the universe inside each of us. You and I, all of us in this community, have a boundless universe, a miserable, dark, dank, isolated, horribly lonely universe inside each and every single one of us. So what we do here at Explorations is we interrogate the border between these two seemingly disparate worlds, between self and object, between object and subject, between feelings and facts. We interrogate the border between these two seemingly disparate worlds, meaning apart, isolated, disconnected. We interrogate this border, and upon interrogation, we find that these worlds maybe overlap a little bit. Maybe, just maybe, they're not so disparate after all. What do we, quick question, Pants O'Clock, 13th month in a row. Holy absolute dog shit, dried up and crumbled into a sand, Pants O'Clock. Namaste to you and bless you and your family here on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Bless you. Now, as I was saying a moment ago, I don't exactly remember what it is that I was saying a moment ago. Yeah, Larry, you fucking missed it. You missed the whole boat. And that's no one's fault but your own. You missed the whole opening part. We even got a couple minutes late start. So if you're going to be upset with anybody, go ahead and look in the mirror. Go ahead and look in the mirror. Cut yourself like a child whose parents are divorced, and it is their problem. Namaste. Thank you for those. It is their fault, is what I meant. For the Blossom and P-Chops throwing bits at us, getting us started early with. We've got the beginnings of a hype train. Namaste to us. Namaste to us. Bless each and every single one of you here with us in this universe, this fabric of space-time where we commune. And it is, tell me, explorers, after we commune every day, do we feel better? Do you feel better after explorations? Jolker hitting us with 100 bits, and hitting us with communal vision, sharing the perspective. Jolker like milk instead of Joker. Let's get this moving. Let's get this moving. Namaste to you, Jolker. Jolker. I love that name. I love saying it. It feels so good. The mouthfeel on that name is out of this world. Bless you. Namaste to you. It rejuvenates the soul. After we commune, do we feel better? Now, the thing is we do, right? We do feel better. How long does it last? Let's be honest, okay? I'm not looking for an answer, okay? What I want is for you to look inside of your heart and be honest with yourself. I want you to look inside of your heart and be honest with yourself, because if you lie right now, you're not lying to anyone but yourself. Okay? Now I want you to look in your heart and be honest with yourself. How long does that feel good? How long does it feel good? Not very long, does it? Not very long. Now I can imagine a beginner's mind. Dude, exactly. That's what I suspected. Exactly what I suspected. For like a second. Every stream is making me feel a special kind of way tonight. Makes you feel better for about a second, right? Oh, and getting hit with another blossom. Namaste to you, P-Chops. Bless you. Can we get a shout out for P-Chops? Can everybody, if you're not following P-Chops yet, go hit follow on old P-Chop's channel. We service a similar demographic. We service a very similar type of person looking for a different, a very similar type of answer in a similar type of way. Namaste to you. Oh, thank you so much. Whoever did that shout out. Thank you. Bless you. Namaste to you. And we got a communal vision coming from Stress Yoga. I'm so excited to see this. Always good stuff from Stressy. Just letting us know that Stress is here. Just letting us know, making sure everybody watching the stream knows that Stress Yoga is in fact here and will say something weird in chat soon. And we thank Stress Yoga for that. We do. What? Like I said before, go follow fucking P-Chop's channel. Again, if you like this channel, you like the overall vibe, methinks you're gonna like it over there too. Thank you for the chops, Stressy. Appreciate that. Bless you and namaste to you. Now, this is just whiskey and water. This is just whiskey and water, Peppercorn. Nothing fancy about this. Just good old whiskey and tap water. Little watered down Diet Coke. I wish I had a Diet Coke. I have been fully bit by the Diet Coke bug. You guys know what I'm talking about? I have been fully bit by that little bug in the air that makes you want to drink Diet Coke. That's me. That's me in my life, and that's what I enjoy now. I enjoy Larry hitting us with some subs. Larry gifting subs. Oh my God! Bless you, Larry. Bless you, Larry, and we've got another blossom. Gorgeous stuff happening on the screen right now. I'm thankful for it. I woke up today, and you know what? And this is for the ladies. Ladies, I know I said I was thankful. It's not important to be thankful. If you don't feel thankful, don't fucking trick yourself into it. Regret the day. And that's for women. That's for women, all right? I've seen what it's like there on the internet. Pants, I saw that was for you. Bless you, Pants. Now, listen, I've been on the internet. I know what it's like out there for the ladies, all right? You start looking at other women and comparing yourself to how they talk, and it's a constant performance. And yeah, there are many facets to this performance, and where would we be without some sort of aspirational goal of how and what to be? We'd be lost, that's for sure. Need that bar. We need a bar. But let me tell you this. I would say the most toxic thing that I see for women of any age online, the most toxic thing that I see on the internet for women at any age, young, middle-aged, old, anything in between, is that you should, by default, be thankful that life is a gift and can durably, sustainably be thought of that way. What? No! Absolutely not. And we could put together, some, I'm going to write down an argument. I'm going to think rationally through this. I'm going to make sure I'm going to write a book about it. You know what I mean? Very thorough, rational, reasonable, academic, as if it connotes some sort of authority. No, when somebody looks at you in the eye, how fucked are we? How fucked is the lag? It is so bad. What's going on? It's not a processor, it's a right out the lag. We good? Are we back a little bit? Is it feeling better? Yeah, it's probably the passion. Yeah, I have 2 screens, 1 camera, well, 3 screens, 1 camera, and I have about 18 CRT TVs, all different videos from Pornhub.com. It's the only way I can focus on spirituality. I have some playlists going on each tube TV. It's a wall of TVs. Wonderful. That's true. Listen, I've tried to jack off to 4K and it just doesn't work. That's just not how I see the world around me, relate to myself. I don't relate to myself in high definition. Are you fucking kidding? Who can honestly say, who among the chat right now can honestly say, you're jacking off like a fucking beast, right? Some slovenly, hunched over, goblin-like beast in a dark hole, silently, shamefully. Now, how many of you in that moment in time, or let's say you're having sex with another person. Let's say that. How many of you in those moments can truly say that they're thinking in 4K? How many? Namaste. Thank you for that hype train. Bless you, Twitch.tv. Now, Twitch has messaged me, several admins have messaged me saying, we've watched the program, we believe in what you do, we believe not only are we going to give you the hype trains, I want you to think of us as in love with you, but they said, not only that, but I want you to remember, we 100% agree legally with everything that you say. Everything that you say, every single, and we'll throw the partners in there too. Anybody that's got a little, what are those little check marks next to their name? Yeah, legally, if you ever got to go to court, we're all showing up. And if not, we're going to hurt people. The Twitch.tv threatened to hurt the partners if they didn't back me up in court should it ever come to that. Probably will someday. Because light not only attracts light, but some people resent the light that we do here. Have you experienced that? Yes, you have. No, not partner. Do they watch you more closely if you're partner? Does anybody know? Do they watch you more closely? Dude will be my partner. That's all I care about. Dude will be my partner. Well, namaste. Guys, to wrap up my point that I was making before, on behalf and for women, listen, women, you're out there, all right? Young, old, white, black. I don't care if you're purple, as they say, as your friend says, non-racistly. I don't care if you're purple. Skinny, fat, handicapped. Just stubs, just a torso. I want you to know that if anyone, especially other women, especially women, if anybody looks at you and tells you that the day is a gift, and they give you that sort of youth group leader at a lock-in, sort of look in the eye and they say, is a gift. The day is a gift. And they could be saying this via the phone digital or in person, which is worse. You do not have to resort to reason, to logic. You don't have to make sense. Because it is at its face value so childish, so absurd, and so offensive. Yes, dude, I would say so. If you feel it in your heart to physically fight someone who tells you to be thankful for life, Rai, it's great to see you, Rai. Namaste. It's been a while since we've seen Rai in the chat. Bless you. Bless you, bud. Go ahead. Go. Yeah, Pants Clock, you know what I'm talking about. If someone ever makes you feel like you're at a lock-in and they tell you to just kind of smile and appreciate the day, physically fight them. I am telling you to, as your mental health counselor and spiritual guru. Fight anyone who tells you that there is an inherent joy capable of being had. Namaste. Well, let's get into theme real bit because I want to open up these lines. I need to talk to you guys. I need to talk to you. Absolutely need to talk to you. So tonight, what we're going to be talking about is, like I said at the beginning, a blockbuster study. Blockbuster. Now it's dark with the sub. Thank you. Now it's dark. Bless you. Committed. 4 months committed to the program and committed to improvement, to progress, to spiritual and mental refinement. Bless you. Namaste to you. Now it's dark. Krang's got it. Is it still a good day for you now, punk, as you beat the shit out of them? Yep. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking that is the only appropriate answer. We could sit here and talk to each other about that. We could be doing. We could hold hands and we could just have a dialogue, engage in the dialectic, as if it will literally go anywhere. It won't. Surprise! Hegel had no fucking idea what he was talking about. Repressed. Mother Nipple Bob, I have to break up with a show in a month. 1 year is too much commitment, isn't it? Mother, no. You were one of the trusted disciples here. What is this? You've come along so far. Such a distance. Namaste to you. We'll talk about that later. But for now, I want to get into this study and open up the lines. I need to talk to you guys. Blockbuster study coming out of Duke University about the efficacy of washing your hands. They took research of about 25,000 people over the course of 20 years. This is a very long-term study. Studying the effects of washing their hands before. They had different groups: before eating, after eating, before and after wiping your ass, after you pick up a dead animal, and then they had a control group in which they did not wash their hands for a 25-year period. Only washing your hands with iced tea. I would love to see the data on that, Larry. Love to see the data on that. I truly would. If you've got just a personal Excel sheet that you could share with us, I'd love to see it. Now, what they found is it's amazing. Those in this community will not be surprised. We'll feel vindicated because we have long held that washing your hands is a waste of time. That washing your hands is a complete waste of time and resources, and it also it sort of erodes you in a spiritual sense. Constantly yearning to be clean, yearning to purify a filth, separate yourself from the filth. This is corrosive in ways that are very difficult for me to verbalize at times. But to keep it objective, to keep it academic, what this study found out of Duke University is that the lifespans of those that did not wash their hands for 25 years were 4.5 years longer than the dorks who washed their hands. Not only that, reported the quality of life through Beck's depression inventory, which I don't know if anyone's ever done one of those. Couldn't get, hard to get more scientific than a Beck's depression inventory. Do you want to KYS 1 through 10? How about now? Do you want to KYS 1 through 10? If you were going to KYS, how would you do it? 1 through 10. Do you want to KYS now? 1 through 10, and then it's science at its finest. But either way, what they found was that it was off the charts. The people who washed their hands were stronger, more edified, more spiritually focused. The study is on the website. I'll post it in the Discord. But it also found secondary efficacy. The secondary efficacy, they didn't even expect to find something like this. But what they found, sample after sample after sample, test subject after test subject after test subject, is as they washed their hands, you're not going to believe this, their hands actually got smaller. The people at the end of their life, especially, who had not been washing their hands, spent their lives not washing their hands. By the time they got to the study, the circumference of their palm was about half an inch bigger, wider, about a quarter of an inch thicker, and their fingers were about 2 inches long. Longer than the dorks. Yeah, interesting stuff, right? So guys, yeah, pretty much not only has washing your hands been found to not only be a complete waste of time and resources, like we have been chanting, we have been singing this from the chorus for what feels like decades. Not only is that true, but also, we can have bigger, powerful hands. We are bigger and more powerful people by virtue of the fact that we refuse. We refuse the liberal yearning for cleanliness, for purity. Since the extinguishing of the conservative religious movement, the liberal mind, whatever, as far as it exists in the first place, has taken up the mantle to yearn for purity, and this study kind of shuts them down as much as it would have shut any other Puritan community in the past. Our enemies, namaste. Let's go ahead and open up the line. We are going to be talking about washing your hands. Washing your hands. Namaste. Oh, not 70824. Okay. Okay, just wait for that to come back on the screen. All apostles will be here tomorrow for digging and dirt baths. Yes. How cute is it when a sparrow takes a dirt bath? A temporary roommate pointed that out. Very cute. We don't agree on a whole lot, but I did watch the sparrow's dirt bath, and I was like, all right. Get another couple days in the house. We got to find you a home, but you get another couple days. How does this study apply to washing your undercarriage, especially the increase in size? Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
You can call me Rai Rai.
Rai Rai. Look who... Wow. Amazing. And we're skipping in 1 second. One moment. Okay, we're back. Rai Rai, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How's Leslie?
Oh, Leslie's wonderful. He's talking to Rai Rai right now. Rai Rai, how have the past, couple weeks or whatever month, I don't know how long it's been, how has it been? Did you go on a sort of pilgrimage? What did you learn? What did you see?
I wish I could say that I did something profound, but I just been kind of hanging around. I've nothing big, nothing exciting to report on. But I did call in to talk about this hand washing thingamajigger.
Before we jump into that, so you didn't do any, you didn't like see somebody, see like a dead body and have any sort of like, I don't know, like moment of clarity or something?
I wish I seen a dead body. I'd poke it with a stick.
All right then. Well, okay. Well, yeah. Let's talk about washing your hands. What you got? We're Coward Creek. We're talking about washing your hands tonight. Go ahead. If you ever want to know, just exclamation point theme. We'll bring the theme up onto the screen. Bless you. Namaste. Right. Sounds like you got something lodged and ready in the chamber. Fired off.
Lodged, locked, loaded, ready to go. Yeah, I would definitely say washing your hands is it's a bullshit tactic enforced by people who are bulloniers. They're bulloniers, big fat bulloniers, and I don't think I don't wash my hands. I don't ever wash them.
Now hold on. Let me get this right. You never wash your hands. When was the last time you washed your hands, Rai?
1992.
We're looking at 31 years.
That's right. Even if my finger tears through the toilet paper, and I don't want to go too in depth, but toilet paper, tear, finger, don't wash my hands after then either.
So what do you do when you get poop on your hands? I'm going to play a little devil's advocate with you. What if you got poop on your hands?
I just wipe it off on my pants.
And then
I wash my pants eventually.
And how? Okay, interesting. And how often do you wash your pants?
Once a month.
Wow. To get started tonight with somebody, with an explorer who is so far along in the program, I can feel you glowing through this phone line. Namaste, Roser. Bless you. Namaste. Bless you. I can feel you glowing. We can feel you glowing through the phone, Rai, like you're pregnant. But you're pregnant with knowledge. Pregnant with wisdom.
After 12 months in the program, the other callers, they could be glowing just as I am. Radiant, beaming.
When was the last time you got poop on your hands, Rai?
This morning.
Do you use toilet paper or do you just use your hand?
Well, come on now. We're civilized here. We don't wash our hand, or I don't wash my hands, but I use toilet paper.
Okay.
Love toilet paper. One of the best inventions we've come up with.
I'll back you up there. I'm a big fan of toilet paper in general. Especially.
Yeah, don't give me...
No, but talk to me about this situation. What kind of toilet paper situation do you have, Rai?
A firm believer in toilet paper. You buy the big stuff from the big box place. Costco. I buy that Kirkland stuff. No bidet. I don't want to get squirted in the butt. I don't need a water enema. Just totally raw dog it with toilet paper, dry, smearing it around and everything.
Interesting. And have you tried a bidet?
I have not. No.
Are you worried that it would feel too good, be too exciting?
If I'm not washing my hands, I sure as shit ain't washing my bum every time I poop.
Wow. Fuck bidets. That's gorgeous stuff. That is absolutely gorgeous. Listen, you have taken us so far, right? You started us off at the theme, gave us clarity on the basics of the theme. You upheld your values. You're a man of dignity, of strength, of vision for this community. And not only that, but you've taken us to bidets and you challenged it outright. Not with logic, not with reason, with pure passion. Clarity of passion. Namaste to you. Right. Is there? I kind of just want to leave it right where, because you put a lot of gas in our tank and planted a handful of seeds. Can you share something with the chat before we move on to the next call? Just a little something to take home from Rai.
Namaste.
Namaste to you. Bless you, Rai. It's good to hear from you.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow. Really interesting. Really interesting stuff. What a fantastic note to get started on. And already getting another call. Wonderful. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
You can call me Bob.
Bob, welcome to the program. Is this your first time calling the show?
It is. It's my first day on the pilgrimage, and I'm glad to be able to call in.
Well, wonderful. Welcome to the program, and this is your first time watching the show.
Correct.
Well, listen, Bob, can we get some welcomes to Bob in the chat, please? We have a first-time watcher and somebody brave enough to just dive headfirst into the deep end. Very inspiring stuff, Bob.
My home is now going to be TP free and no hand washing because of you.
Now take me into that. What did the house look like up until today? Up until your sort of inspiration and clarity today?
Up until today, we had TP in every bathroom, and now we are TP free. And I'm proud to say we no longer waste time washing our hands, wasting water and soap and other necessities that we can stretch out much longer now.
And have
all
it been
because
rough
of the
financial
clarity
times?
of Rai and you.
Has it been rough financial times lately?
It's actually been a benefit because using less TP puts more money into the savings.
Oh, interesting. And you're saving like how much more, would you say? Are you a budget guy? You really budget stuff?
Yeah. We're saving at least $3 a day.
$90 a month? $108 a year?
Yes, and I should pledge at least 10% of that to you because I found the knowledge through you through my pilgrimage and exploration.
As you see it necessary and appropriate. Now, certainly we could use that funds. We can use that funds for many of the things that we do here through the program. I put the money right back into the program. For example, we're actively looking for a compound right now.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see you getting a compound and a great following with all your explorations. I mean, Leslie, you're a visionary.
Bless you, Bob. Namaste to you, Bob. Bless you. Now, Bob, what are you going to do with this $108? Let's say you give 10%, $18 to Old Explorations. That leaves $90. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about the other $90. What does Bob want?
I'm proud to say I'm going to take that $90 and begin my pilgrimage to find my exploration and relay it back to you and your followers to help share in the knowledge.
I feel edified this night. I feel so strong through the sense of community that we have here at Explorations. Now, give us some examples. How do you wish to embark on your pilgrimage now that you found this $90 practically laying between the cushions of your sofa?
Well, I can tell you two things. I'm not carrying any soap, and I'm not carrying any TP on my journey. I'm just going to be natural, open to the world, and just experience everything as it happens. Authentic is the best word I can come up with. I'm going to be authentic.
Now let me play devil's advocate with you like I played with the last caller.
Sure.
You know, somebody might hear about what you're saying, your plans for the future. And they might think to themselves a time in the past in which they felt that not only did they want to wash their hands, they needed to wash their hands. And so they're going to throw that at you. They're going to, we covered poop with Rai, and we've already covered poop with you. Now, Bob, one time I had to pick up a dead body that was at the foot of my driveway. I didn't recognize the body, and I just dragged it. But I did get blood on my hands.
Right.
And everybody was like, "Are you going to wash your hands?" And I said, "Get back in your house. That is deeply offensive. Deborah, get back in your fucking house," is what I said.
Right. What's more natural than blood? I mean, how can blood hurt you? It's a natural thing. It's a part of life and death, right? It's part of the cycle of life.
Bob. Oh, wow. It's just like listening to a familiar song. Your thoughts coming out of your mouth right now is like listening to an old like OMC song on the radio. Did you ever listen to OMC?
I do. It defies logic and reason, and it's all passion.
Mm-hmm. I think if OMC, the band, stood for anything, it was exactly what you said. Defying logic, defying reason, all passion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All because of you, Leslie, and your outreach.
What was that? I'm sorry?
All because of you, Leslie, and your outreach have I gained this new passion on my pilgrimage.
Namaste. Well, listen, Bob, this was a fantastic call. I genuinely wish for you to call back soon. Welcome to the community. There's much for you to learn. I'm already sensing a very fast growth from you here. I expect a very rapidly expanding future for you. Your horizon is going to be clearer and cooler than ever. So tell me, before we go to the next call, can you give maybe some new what's the word? What's the word? 1 second. New initiates. Can you give them maybe a little bit of a message to end on?
Yes. As you think about considering to start your journey, just give in to the transcendentalism and follow Leslie Tanner. He will guide your light.
Bless you, Bob. Bless you. Namaste to you. I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Leslie Tanner.
You have a wonderful night. Didn't say namaste, but this is why your mom wouldn't let you go to lock-ins. And another caller. Fantastic. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hi, Leslie. Such a pleasure. This is me again, Saturn Tour from last week.
Oh, yes, Saturn. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderfully. I think we're having a very lively and clarifying discussion this evening surrounding how worthless it is to wash your hands.
Oh, okay.
Hold on real fast. Shout out What's Up Cats Up. We just got rated. What's Up Cats Up, the fastest growing VTuber streamer on the internet. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Hey, please go. No, you got not cringe. Wonderful. You got to go follow What's Up Cats Up. Can we get a shout out for What's Up Cats Up, please? Thank you, Raiders. Now, Raiders, caller, I apologize for putting you on hold just for a moment, but I need to know exactly with extreme detail the kind of energy that has been brought to our community. Now, What's Up Cats Up? I love you too. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. It's a little intense for a first chat message. Everyone go follow What's Up Cats Up, though. Just a little cat guy doing shenanigans and playing games and being very calm. Now, what was the vibe like over there? Can someone please tell me? Can somebody tell me the kind of energy with which we have been impregnated this night? Cauliflower Prince, namaste and bless you. Welcome to the community. Welcome to Explorations, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out. Bless you and namaste. What kind of vibe were you guys? What was the stream like? Good evening by What's Up Cats Up. Raid. No, Diamond, tell me somebody tell me what the stream was like. Cyber Stefan. Good evening to you. And getting hit with some, I love this, blossom. We blossom before the universe as it decays. Actively decaying, blossoming situation. As it blossoms for a second, decays, and is dead forever. Very peaceful, he says. Very peaceful, says Fox Capone. Okay, well, wonderful. We've been injected with a syringe full of peace, and you know that is what it is. You can't pick it all the time. That wouldn't be my first pick of a vibe, but I appreciate you being here nonetheless. Namaste. Caller, do you wash your hands?
I do.
And listen, you don't have to agree. We don't all have to agree about everything. Do you like washing your hands, and is this a practice that you value?
You know, it's something that happens along the way. I was not a hand washer, but I have to admit, I was married at one point to someone who was OCD with germs, a germaphobe, and she was always looking over my shoulder saying, "Did you wash your hands after touching this and that? Did you wash your hands after this and that?"
I've heard this before.
So I was indoctrinated, brainwashed into washing my hands multiple times a day, so much to where I developed eczema from drying my hands out too much from the washing.
You developed eczema. You were sicker after washing your hands.
I was.
That is tragic. That is absolutely tragic.
That is no joke.
Now, you were abused.
I was indoctrinated and, abused into having to forcefully wash my hands multiple times a day against my will.
This is abuse. Yeah, this is straight up abuse. And I'm not going to call you a survivor of abuse because we'll see how this plays out, but I will call you a victim of abuse. Now, how are you interested in recovery? Now, a lot of people they look at someone with a broken mind like yours, somebody who's been beaten by life, beaten by others, and their mind is a sort of shell that it once was, which we can all, kind of clearly get that vibe from you. And so, but unfortunately, adding insult to injury, what professional experts within mental health like to do is put the onus of recovery on you, that this is something to aspire to, that this is something that is important, is on a sort of religious level. Now, have you even considered it? Are you interested in recovery, or is that just sort of bullshit for babies?
Leslie, this is why I got divorced. I discovered you. I had to file, and I seek the light, and I see you as that leader. Teach me.
Well, first of all, even if you heal, it doesn't matter. Like, you're gonna die. Like you'll die. You'll die in a relatively quick amount of time. We're all have a very short period of time necessarily. In an objective sense, but a subjective, it feels so long. So it depends on what you value. If you'd rather be in less pain, then we can work on your recovery together, Saturn. But if you see like a pointlessness in it, then we could just do other stuff. Maybe I don't know, make your dick bigger or something like that.
I'm ready to let everything go in my life and succumb to you, and to be one of your followers. This is how I see life now.
Well, listen, I want you to know, whether you're in pain and want to be, or wish to relieve yourself of the yoke of abuse, I want you to know that you're home, Saturn.
Thank you. I feel like I've arrived.
I feel as if you've arrived as well. I get this energy from you. It's a very warm and a very humid energy that you're projecting through the phone line right now. Does everybody else feel that in the chat? Plump Stump rating us with 39. Plumpy. Plump Stump. Namaste to you. And Raiders, welcome to the Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. I'm the host of Explorations. Plump, how are you? Shout out Plump. Can we get a shout out for Plump? Plump, an extremely prolific streamer, great vibes. If you like letting your hair down and just kind of saying literally whatever comes to your mind in a sort of I wouldn't say emotionally supportive, but pretty good vibe though. But if you just want to cut loose, let your hair down, that's a great place to do it. Plump Rum Sump. Fantastic. Now, listen, Plump, we're getting into washing your hands tonight, and a lot of people have devoted a lot to explorations tonight. We're doing a sort of series of devotions, it feels like. A lot of people are focused. Spiritual sense. We're just speaking with Saturn on the phone right now. Saturn is talking about how fucked up his life is. He's divorced. He's one of those guys. And lost and looking for a direction and found it through Explorations with Leslie. That's me. Now, before we go to the next caller, Saturn.
I just have to say really quick, your voice is sublime, and the way you lead this group of followers, how could you not drop your job and move? I don't know.
That's right. Well, we'll be posting the address of the compound when we have one. That's for certain. That is 100% real and true. The Sea Crack, and namaste to you. Bless you. Welcome to the program. Now, I'll be posting the address. So, in the meantime, I don't know. Either figure out how to be homeless, or I don't know. Do you have like a car, or can you steal one?
I do have a car I can sleep in, and I can sleep in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, listen, stick it out. We'll get a compound soon, and we'll get you in there. We'll get you your own tub. We'll get you maybe a like a yoga mat at the very least. But in the meantime, sit tight in the Walmart parking lot, okay, Saturn?
Thank you. I will, and I'll continue to watch your stream.
Bless you, Saturn. I expect no less from somebody as committed as you. Namaste to you. Don't be a stranger. You give us a call back soon, okay?
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste.
Best wishes.
70824. Plump, I saw that sub. Plump, you didn't have to do that. Plump, you didn't have to do that. Bless you. Brizzle, wonderful. Hello, the months. Hello, month. Hold on, caller. I got to get psyched about these subs right now. Namaste. Caller, guys, with these subs, Brizzle, Plump, 9 months for Plump, 12 months for Brizzle. Bless you, and I feel such a wind beneath my wings. I feel as if I could fly like an eagle through the sky. Sorry, I gotta do express. We're not doing sustain right now. Get out of here. We'll do sustain in a second, but this is what I feel like. This is what Leslie feels like right now because of you all and your energy and the focused clarity that you've brought in this very spiritual and sexual sense tonight. I feel like this eagle soaring through the sky with no point, no agenda, a pointless thing, a pointless exuberance. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hi, Leslie. This is the real Bob calling.
The real Bob? Bob? Is this Bob?
Yes, this is Bob. I heard
This
you were
is the
cheating on me.
original Bob.
Yes, the original, the OG Bob. Someone alerted me that there was another intruder Bob that came to the stream.
No, you heard there was another Bob, and regardless of how very common that name is, you felt challenged.
Yeah, I did.
Talk to me about that. What does that feel like to be challenged? Because that's real. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you 100%. I got that vibe too. How does that feel to be challenged?
I feel like a lion that's watching his mate getting fucked by another lion, Leslie. Like I feel betrayed. That's what it feels like.
Bob, I'm seeing in the chat, there's a lot of Bobs. Larry Picklejar says, I think the other guy was the OGB. This guy is lying.
What?
Someone
No,
calls you, Fran Cam
I'm
was
the
calling you
Bob
Bob
who-
2. Mother Nipple Bomb saying that, yeah, definitely Bob 2. Puff Buff Cast. Namaste, bless
I
you
don't
all.
think these people know the original Bob. I'm the first Leslie Tanner success story.
Now, listen, I'm going to play a little devil's advocate with you. I greeted you as the original Bob. However, there is obviously some disagreement. In the chat. Now, to kind of see it from their perspective right now, it's been a while since you called in.
I know I've been sick. I've got school. I've got work. I have a lot of responsibilities, Leslie. I'm a working man now.
This guy is fake, says Larry Picklejar, and Larry paid money to say that on the screen. Bless you, Larry.
Fuck you, Larry.
Interesting. So, and we've got a psychic emergency. One second, Bob.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Francam 114 to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100 henceforth. The current caller shall be known as Bob 2. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Wow, you were getting destroyed, Bob.
You gotta help me out, Leslie.
I mean,
You gotta tell them who the real Bob is.
if you think I'm gonna extinguish a potential conflict, no, that's not what we do here. You've been here long enough to know that.
So you just admitted I've been here long enough to know that. I've been here longer than the Bob that just called in.
Yeah, but I mean, things happen. There's a lot of new people involved in the channel now. And we've got another communal vision from Larry Picklejars. Larry says, "Hi, Bob 2. So far, we're up to 500 bits being spent to just declare you Bob 2. What do you say to that?"
Well, Leslie, I say you're welcome because I know you see a little bit of that, so you're welcome. And then second off, I tell all these people in chat that, they just don't know what the hell they're talking about. It's simple as that. I'm not going to get into it.
You're just not going to get into it.
Nope.
They're going to all start calling you Bob 2 just out of spite. I could feel the blood in the water. They're a bunch of bully sharks. They're activated. They're going to just fuck with you, calling you Bob 2.
Exactly. That's why I'm not getting myself involved, because I know I'm the real Bob.
They're about to spread you open like a crab leg. They're about to bust you open.
That's okay. I got strong legs.
Eat the meat inside.
I can cross my legs.
How many people are watching right now?
83.
Yeah. Do you think you can cross your legs enough to resist 83 people? 82, I guess.
I got thick thighs, Leslie.
That's
I'm not
true.
afraid
No,
of
that's
you.
true. That's true. Listen, I will warn most of you that Bob does have thick thighs and very youthful, lustful vigor. So what I think might be happening is the sort of queen spider bitch is laying the trap for you to enter her lair, and then she'll sort of crush each of you with her thighs. Now that is a real risk involved right here. So as 82 people get in a single file line, waiting to see if they can just crank your little butt cheeks open and have their way and eat the meat inside, I think what you guys might be at least prepared for is some very strong thighs. Larry Pickle Jar, Bob 2 has weak freshwater crab. Hold on, I gotta go back up. Has weak freshwater crab legs and thighs. Wow, is that true?
Take that back, Larry. I'm not no freshwater crab. I'm a saltwater crab. I got king crab thighs and legs. The king crabs, if you didn't know, Leslie, are the probably superior crab species. They're pretty big. They're worth the most money in the crab market, the seafood market. So that's why.
Are they one of those crabs that could like cut your finger off or something?
Yeah, they're huge, and they got spikes. They got like they're spiny. They're spiked. They got spikes all over the legs, so you can't attack them.
Someone just called you Freshwater Bob.
Bruh, I'm saltwater Bob.
Saturn, yes. I've been told before that I look like David Koresh, and although I do admire him a great deal, I do feel he was weak and could not protect his flock the way I can and will be able to when the time inevitably comes. And I do mean violence. I do mean open violence against the state. Just rated, I'm C-Bad, just rated with 30. Holy moly. Let's pause talks with either OG Bob or Freshwater Bob. I don't know. We're still deciding. Welcome, Raiders. Namaste to each of you. Namaste. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. I am the host of a program. We are many things here. But we are a program with which we explore the universe both inside and out. Both, here, there, cosmos, internal, subjective reality. We find the border between these two worlds. We interrogate the border and we transcend this border, unlocking and unleashing a power that is coursing through our veins as we speak and breathe with each other right now on twitch.tv. Bless you. Please explore the channel points below. The 4 basic tenets are the very first 4 buttons: relax, question, express, and explore. Just be careful. If you jump too far ahead, you can die. If you're kind of a weak sort of dumbass, you can and just kind of also in like an emotional sense. If you're just not very emotionally resilient, if you jump out in front, you're fucked. I watched a guy die. At least one guy in the past month. There's other guys that have died. I watched a woman die. Also, she was breastfeeding. Oddly enough, she was breastfeeding at the time. Breastfeeding her infant child baby, and she was just kind of hitting buttons to fuck around. I was like, this is not a game. This place isn't a fucking game. We have fun. Yeah, sure. We like to mix fun and play and work and business. Business and pleasure. We like to find the balance. But listen, you can fucking die. Namaste. C-Bad, how are you? First of all, C-Bad, how was the stream? Can you let us know? Can you let us know what we've been impregnated with, please? C-Bad. I need to know the vibe that has been thrust inside of us. The seed, the warm seed, is it actually cold? Somebody said it was. They rated us earlier with peace. I don't know about that. My stream was terrible, thanks. They can't see. Now there we go. And all the fucking times I've asked how a stream was from a raider, of all the fucking times I've asked, you're the first person who admitted that it sucked shit. Because sometimes they do, and they can't all be good. We come on here as streamers and we fucking go for hours at a time, several times a week. Yeah, is it so hard to think that maybe one of those times is gonna be fucking really weak dog shit, soft-cocked little baby penis stuff? Yeah, it's more than possible. Mother hitting us with 5 subs. Mother Nipplebottom, bless you. Namaste to you. Bless you and namaste to you. And everybody that receives a sub, please enjoy that. Please enjoy the tools and the benefits therein. Allow it. And Larry hitting us with 10. We got a little old-fashioned auction going off right now. Namaste to you, Mother, and namaste to you, Larry. The very generous. Popping out a breast, popping out a titty, and just raining. Sort of that scene in Blade. That scene in Blade where they're all in a rave. Bob, do you remember what I'm talking about? You ever seen Blade?
Yes.
And you remember that scene with the rave at the beginning?
Yep, like the Matrix.
Yes, it was very similar to Matrix. Yes, and do you think Blade or the Matrix is better?
The Matrix.
Namaste. Perfect. I was about to hang up on you if you said Blade. As wonderful as that movie is, Matrix is the greatest film has ever been made. But listen, imagine now that we have these sprinklers going off, we're being showered with breast milk out of these spigots in the ceiling. And we're naked and we're taking our clothes off. And it's hideous. It smells. The milk's been in there too long. It's got a thickness to it. It's not curdled, but it's too thick. And it smells like vinegar, burning hair and vinegar. You search for the for the source of the smell, and it is the spigots raining hell on you. Namaste, bless you, and thank you for those subscriptions. We are absolutely going to find a compound soon. Very excited about that. Now, Bob, you've been disrespected. Yeah, I know you've been here for longer than that other Bob, but everybody else is like, who is this guy? Fuck this guy. Can you make a little closing statement of why maybe we should consider you the OG Bob instead of that other guy that called?
Well, first of all, I've been here longer than all you motherfuckers in chat. Second of all, I'm making a comeback. Bob is making a comeback, and I'm going to be calling in more often now, okay? You know, sometimes life gets, busy. That's why I haven't been calling in, but I've been watching. Mm-hmm. I've been in the Discord. No one else here is in the Discord, first of all. I'm a cock slave in the Discord.
He has been holding you down on Discord.
Yep, no one else in Discord. So join the Discord if you want to talk shit about me. Okay?
And you've been terminated. You have a wonderful night. Okay. So listen, he got something of a little thank you for the bits, Larry. Bless you. And it was honest. And we got a communal vision from Larry, a little statement to go by. Bye, Freshwater Bob. Bye, Freshwater Bob. Listen, that seems pretty open and shut. I think everybody spoke. And caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
This is Bob again. Whoever terminated me can suck my dick. That's all I gotta say, Leslie. Good night.
Good night. Namaste. Okay, hung up. Okay, well, I think that was directed towards... I've got full of sounds over here. What is going on? I love updates. I love software updates. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Leslie, you can't believe it. It's Bob, the one that called chronologically before Bob OG.
Yep. Hey, Bob.
I've come to a possible olive branch for the Bob OG.
Okay, interesting. So you heard the cries of the former Bob claiming to be the original gangster Bob, and you don't seek to escalate this conflict. You seek to de-escalate, to find a resolution.
Correct. I wish to correct the abnormalities in his beta waves.
So you're saying his beta waves are abnormal?
Absolutely. He is escalating right now from his beta wave manipulation. They're in a negative zone. He's got to be from theta level 10 down to a theta level 2 because of his negativity.
Okay, interesting. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to switch up the theta waves?
I'm going to flip the letters around and add another letter to it, and you can call me Boobay.
So you want to be called Boobay? How do you spell that?
Boobay. B-O-O-B-E. Boobay.
B-O... Do that again?
B-O-O-B-E.
B-O-O-B-E-E.
Correct.
2 E's.
Correct.
So, and why isn't that pronounced booby?
Well, it could be,
Okay.
but there's an international accent mark on the last E, so
Okay.
it's Boubet.
Yeah, now it's dark. I got it in the chat. Boubet. Yeah,
There you
Mish says she loves it. It's French. Someone says it's French. Is that French or where's that from?
It's European for sure.
Was your grandmother European?
My second grandmother, thrice removed, I believe was.
From where? Where was she from?
Europe,
Europe. Okay, cool.
thrice removed. Yeah.
Europe is, I would say if I had my druthers, I'd make Europe all speak the same language.
I agree. And
I
once
think
again, Leslie, you're just paving the way through the exploration.
Yeah, Europe sucks.
Yes, it does.
I'm sure it's just as, not more or less miserable there than anything else. It's just, we make a baguette this way. Who gives a shit? That's what I say.
Well, again, back to I hope this helps correct the beta wave for Bob OG so they can come into balance and definitely get back on your program and do his explorations and raise his theta level.
Okay, so listen, Bob, I don't know if you're listening or if you kind of stormed out. We have the chronologically prior Bob calling in and offering to change his name. Now, let's see. Now it's in Bob's court. I think that was very generous of you. Dragon, namaste.
Thank you, Leslie.
Welcome. Well, absolutely. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to Bob? I'm sure if he's not listening right now, he's definitely going to go listen to the VOD.
Namaste to Bob.
Wow, just a warm namaste. Well, bless you, and we'll see where this goes from here. Then.
All right. Good luck on your exploration, Leslie.
Bless
Tanner.
you, Boubet.
You do amazing things, sir.
I cherish you. Namaste. I don't know why it does that little sound. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. We're talking about washing your hands. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. This is the OG Bob again.
Okay, this is the OG Bob. Now we're talking to the bottom piece of a Bob sandwich right now. So, Bob, did you hear the other guy who previously went by Bob and is offering to go by Boubet? Did you hear that?
I did, and I appreciate his sentiments, and I respect Boubet now, or what, Bobe or Boubet. Yeah, it seems like a nice guy. I want to extend an olive branch to him as well.
Okay, but just to be clear, you did vanquish him.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Well, you won. You won the name game. Everybody else said where they're making up all sorts of names, and you said, "Fuck you, suck my dick, and this is my name." Kind of direct quotes.
I did, but that wasn't directed at the original Bob. That was directed to everyone in chat.
Yeah. Okay, so you're still not chill with most of the members of chat right now, but you're chill with that other guy named Bob, who's formerly known as Bob, now known by the name Boubet.
Pretty much, I can accept chat's apologies, but except Larry Picklejar, can't accept his apology quite yet. I can't forgive him yet. But yeah, for the most part, I think I've made peace with Bobe. He seems like a chill dude, European. You can always get good Europeans, especially being Jewish. But yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay now.
listen, this is amazing to see. I'm excited to see where your relationship with chat goes from here on out, but especially now that you're hoping to return. I hope that your life has, I hope it smooths out from here. I know you've been busy and taking care of business as a man, and I understand and respect that. So, but I do hope that you're able to find time to participate and maybe give us a call every once in a while.
I will, Leslie. I will try to find the time for you. I know it's very important.
Please. I see in the Discord. All right, I see in the Discord over there. I know it's fun, but you're hiding your insight and your wisdom under a bushel basket.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about Mexican restaurants earlier. It was pretty good wisdom in there. I was preaching. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear about it on the next time you call. So namaste to you and bless you.
Namaste. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Wow. 708-240-8953. We're talking about washing your hands. We get this discussion. I know. Listen, I'll stop whatever we're talking about. We could be on the cusp of a genuine spiritual mass enlightenment where we just kind of ascend into the sky like in the movie Powder. We could be on the cusp of that, but if there is a petty, bitchy fight about to break out, and I can sense it, I can smell it, I can, like a little tick or a little pause, a little passive aggression here and there, you can bet your ass I'm going to derail anything that we're doing, and I'm going to let the girls fight. I'm going to put some gas on that fire. Powder, stress. I've been getting powder clips on TikTok lately. Been getting powder clips on TikTok lately. When should hands be washed, Leslie? Mish, I think you'd like powder. Larry, do you have any idea what it's like to be a spiritual leader? Do you have any idea how many times you have to repeat yourself? Obviously, you've never had an entire community looking at you, just waiting on every single. I didn't see what that name was that joined. Namaste to you, bless you, welcome to the community. William Knight says, still trying to figure out how I ended up here, like those movies where they show you the end at the beginning to push the narrative. Well, allow yourself to be titillated by that. It is meant as a tool for storytelling, and it is meant to titillate and provoke. And allow that sort of feeling, that titillation, to sort of start at the top of your head. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine the titillation just descends down your body. From your head, down through your neck, into your shoulders, down your arms, through the middle of your chest, into your abdomen, down into whatever genitals you have, down your legs, and into your feet. And now you're an explorer. Bless you, namaste. This is the last interesting place on this platform. This belongs on every local television. See, I would love to be on as many. I would love to be on local television. I just, by default, have to be on this website. By default, they make me come on to twitch.tv. If I could go and secure 3-hour blocks of time in the local... Now listen to me. And Mother Nipplebaum, to answer your question, when should we wash our hands? Now, that's a very good question, and I'm not saying that I know the answer for everybody. We all must find a balance with the chaos of nature as it is. Now, in this case, the scientists gave us, through the study discussed earlier, they gave us a little something to work with. They unveiled a piece of nature for us to look at and incorporate. And what they found was that it was a waste of fucking time, a waste of resources, and made your hands smaller, more fragile, and more frail, thinner. So, that's something to keep in mind. I know maybe you have poop on your hands. Now, when you have poop on your hands, hold on one second, caller. I just want to finish this point real fast. When you have poop on your hands and you can smell poop close to your face, that is one of the worst smells. Poop if you can ever tell yourself it smells like there's poop close to my face, then you're not having a good time. I don't care if you're young, old, man, woman, white, black. It doesn't matter. If you got poop close to your face, your life fucking sucks. So maybe in that case you want to wash your hands. I don't know. Do I think you're weak? Yes, I do, and I will judge you for it. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie. It's Toaster.
Toaster. Yeah. It's Toaster, everybody. Welcome to the program, Toaster. How are you this evening?
Kind of down, kind of on a downswing, these days. Kind of been on a downward swing ever since I did the thing.
People are excited to hear your voice, though.
That helps a little bit, but I miss her.
Yeah, let's go ahead and back up and explain what exactly you did. Did you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
It's hard for me to talk about.
All right, I'll go ahead. So last week we were talking to Toaster about some relationship problems. Now, Toaster was in a long-term relationship with his girlfriend, Komiko. Is that the name? Did I get the name right?
Yes.
Now, Komiko in my opinion, objectively speaking, as a legal counselor, Komiko had a very corrosive and abusive and controlling effect on your life. Forcing you to quit comedy, which you've established yourself as brilliant at. You were a shell. You were a fearful shell. And so what we did, and we talked about it last week, and you went through with it, which is wonderful to hear, is that I told you to kill your girlfriend and pursue Linda, which is who she called in a couple weeks ago, very interested in Toaster. Now, Toaster, you did go through with killing your old girlfriend. Is that correct? Am I accurate?
She is dead. She is deceased.
Okay.
She's gone by my hands.
And you put her remains where?
Oh, downstairs, the corner. There's the forget me closet. That's where her and her sister lay.
So both Komiko and her sister lay deceased in the forget me closet downstairs.
Yes, sir.
Now listen, it does not surprise me at all that you would feel maybe a little depressed about having to kill your girlfriend. Now, what I want to do is I want to congratulate you. I want to affirm you. I want to let you know that you did the right thing. Not everybody who kills their girlfriend is, can be said to have done the right thing. But in this case, yes.
It doesn't change the.
Well, we have a psychic emergency coming up. 1 second.
Oh no.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Francam 114 to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. I just want to say hi to the fine men and gentlewomen of the jury when this clip is inevitably shown at trial. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Kind of saying hello to the future through a psychic emergency to the jury that will adjudicate over you being charged with murder.
So look, it felt like it's if at the time when I on the day this is hard for me, Leslie. This is hard for me.
Yeah, no shit. Spit it out.
I just feel like maybe I was pressured a little bit. I was pressured a little bit too hard into killing her, and now I want her back. And I did it all for Linda, and Linda isn't even reaching out to me. Linda is just gone. So I feel like I killed my girlfriend for nothing now. And what do I do?
Well, that's love.
I take the L?
No, don't take the L. But not yet. Not yet. I think what we need what we need is we need to pull out a 4-alarm, 4 siren or 4 whatever that, I don't know, something. We need to get Linda to call in. If you have any contact with Linda, we need Linda on the phone tonight. Our boy risked everything for you, Linda. And if you feel the way that you said you felt a couple weeks ago, even just half of that, then now is your time. The path to happiness and contentment is open to you, but it's not going to be open forever. No, Larry Picklejar, Linda is real. Linda's a real woman. Kamiko, for lack of a better word, I don't mean to be derogatory, toaster, but Kamiko was a pillow, right?
She was
Stone,
technically.
namaste, bless you. Bless you, Stone.
She was technically.
No, I was saying thank you for the subscription to Stone Monster.
Thank you, Stone Man.
So what I'm hearing is that you can't hold out for Linda forever. There's a darkness and despair that is encroaching on you as we speak, and you need to know that you did the right thing. You need Linda to back you up.
Well, what I'm realizing is that Linda was kind of holding me together, and at times it did feel constrictive, but I yearn back for that warm-like feeling that she induced in me. I'm lost, Leslie.
This is tough.
I need Linda now.
Yeah. We all need Linda for you right now. Listen,
Oh,
I'm
I
going
need
to
to
do
take a
everything
trip.
I can, okay? I'm going to do everything I can to get Linda back into, not your life, but into this community. Hold on for as long as you possibly can. Linda is out there, and Linda loves you, I think. So let's just get Linda on the phone. Don't do anything rash, okay? Just hold on.
I have the comedy to keep my mind busy, and it's going to get me through this dark time.
Yeah, I'll bet you have
And-
all sorts of new bits. You know, I've heard that comedians, they write from, you know, when they're depressed, that's when they write their best stuff or something like that. Do you have any comedy for us?
That's what I was hoping that some good would come out of this. That maybe I could like tap into it, and I really tried, and I've been honestly every time I try to brainstorm, now it's like I find myself like 12 hours have gone by and I'm just staring at the wall, and it's
Let's do
just
some
not
improv.
going well.
Let's give you a prompt, and you just do some improv then. Ready?
Okay.
I need a prompt. Chat, can we get a prompt? A place that could fit in a room. Yeah, he's doing stand-up. He's just blocked up, so we're giving him an improv exercise.
It was
Peppercorn.
weird because the night I killed her, I had this crazy flow of ideas, like a rush, and that's when I came up with the bit I did in the last call that was just like absolutely iconic, and and ever since then, the I don't know, I've been the feeling of emptiness has been coming back, and
Okay, that's great. I've got some prompts for you. A bedroom, and you're a freshwater crab, and we need just an activity. It could be big, small, long, short. We need an activity.
Okay.
So you're in a
I
bedroom.
feel like I'm getting into
You're a
this.
soft shell crab, and you are. I'm gonna skip Larry's. You're hand washing. You're washing your hands. Okay. So to set the scene,
all right.
I'll introduce you, and you just kind of improvise around a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
You're
I think I
professional.
can.
You know how this works.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody at the Hoo Ha Hut, the Giggle Gag Googleplex, welcome to a night of comedy. I'm very excited to introduce our next performer of the evening. He murdered his girlfriend, so he's a little creatively blocked, and he's going to be doing a little bit of improv. So, who's ready to see a little improv tonight? We are. Oh, I can't hear you. Who's ready to see a little bit of improv tonight? Oh, we're so excited for improv. We can do better than that. One more time. Yeah, well, welcome to the stage, Toaster. Okay, do you remember the prompts?
What was the prompt?
Prompts, do you remember the prompts?
Tell me about a crab.
God damn it. Yeah, a crab in a bedroom and you're washing hands.
Oh, hey everybody. Ooh, I'm a crab. I've been scavenging. My hands are so dirty. Oh, ooh, I gotta wash them. Good thing I'm in the ocean. I just wiggle my hands around and they'll be washed.
What? Crab, why were your hands messy?
Oh, I found a sea slug. I pinched it because I wanted to see. I wanted to see what would happen, and I got slimed.
And are you gonna go to bed in the bedroom?
Oh, ooh, yeah. I got them all worn out from the slime. I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepy crab now.
Okay, well, listen. Everybody give it up for Toaster.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
That was great. That was really special, and I really appreciate you going there. So, just letting it rip with some improv. We love that stuff here.
Whew, that brought me back.
Oh, it's wonderful. Well, listen. You just maybe you do some improv by yourself because that was amazing. Everybody's very excited to have witnessed that. I'm tickled right now. I feel like I'm a little 12-year-old eating a lollipop, having fun at the park. So what I want you to do is hang tight. Let's get Linda on the phone. All hands on deck. We're going to try our best to make your love happen. Okay, Toasty?
Hey, thanks, Leslie Tanner. Thanks.
Namaste, Toaster.
Bye.
Wow. Well, guys, meditate on that for a moment. I have to piss. And I'll be right back. I'm going to piss real fast, meditate, set your intentions, maybe reset your intention, set a clear intention here. I'm going to pull up the screen for you. Maybe just trade bits. Maybe do some improv on the screen with the join function. But either way, I'm going to go drain my piss, and Leslie will return. And welcome back to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I'm the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Here we are, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to discover the true potential of our mind, body, and spirit. I am a legally licensed. The government of my county and state have told Old Game Dad, welcome to the community, bless you and namaste to you, Old Game Dad, welcome to Explorations. Now, I've been instructed by the state and my county to stop claiming to be a legally licensed therapist, because in actuality, I do not have any of that sort of thing. Do I care? No. Am I going to stop saying that I do? Yes. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm going to keep saying that I am a legally licensed therapist, because it is because the experts need to be challenged on their own turf. They sit in their tower creating edicts and theorems and postulates and other sorts of stupid words that are ultimately fucking meaningless, and they set the parameters by which we live our lives, especially mental health professionals, a godless bunch, a very abysmally trained bunch. Now, should they be allowed to set the parameters for our metaphysical belief system, or should they sit in their towers as sort of secular shaman, interpreting the complexities, the unknown and vague complexities of our inner subjective lives? Should they be able to do that without challenge from the outside, from us? Absolutely not. And I implore everybody else, if you want to start saying that you're a therapist, Fox Capone subbing, thank you, Fox, bless you, namaste to you. And not only am I going to say that every single one of you should claim to be a licensed therapist, start telling people that you're going to cure mental illness like I do. Because I do. And now you can too. I'm so amazed by this. How do you get the overlays and chat to be VHS too? It is, it's a old VHS camera, 2 PCs, out digital, through some analog converters, and then into a second computer. Namaste to you, Old Game Dad. It's a 2 PC thing. I convert the signal to give it another thing. I tried to do it not that way. I swear to God, I tried so many ways to not have to do exactly this, and this is the only way to do it. Larry Picklejar, thank you so much for the Dooch, exactly correct. You are licensed as fucking shit. I love the way you said that. Confrontational, very cool. Larry Picklejar, thank you for the compliments on my lighting. They are, in fact, state-of-the-art lighting situation in here. I'm essentially staring at a flashlight that came with the camcorder from 1994. It's mounted on top, it's pointed directly in my face, and I stare at it for 3 hours a night. Then I also have some shop lights, one of which has a plastic grocery bag over it to diffuse the light. Is it safe? Probably not. Am I going to keep doing it? Yes. Because I don't listen to experts. I don't listen to anybody who is. When I ask why is this dangerous, why is it dangerous to put a plastic grocery bag over a shop light from Home Depot? They're saying, oh, it'll melt the plastic. Okay, chemicals. Okay, expert. Who fucking cares? I'll be fine, and I am fine. Namaste. 708-240-8953. We're talking about washing your hands. Hint: it's a waste of fucking time. It's pointless to do, and it actually hurts you. So that's something to think about. That's what we're talking about tonight, the ins and outs of that. Chuck Knuckle asks, how do I afford what? How do I afford all that? What are you referring to? Am I like the $8 shop lights? I suck dick. I'm just really bad at it. The bags now, those cost 7 cents where I'm from. Plastic bags are illegal in Colorado. Well, good luck saving the world in Colorado. How's it going? Are you winning yet, son? Are you winning? How's the environmental battle going? Experts say a lot of shit doesn't make it facts. 100%. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hello, Leslie. This is Jerry.
Jerry? Is this scary, Jerry?
Well, some call me that.
Scary Jerry, it is absolutely wonderful to hear from you. It's been too long since we've heard from you.
Well, I just wanted to call in because
what have you been up to? What have you been up to? Hold on a second. You're not getting away that easy. What the fuck has Jerry been up to?
Well, I've taken on a personal quest challenge. Most men, I don't think, would be up to the task. I'm no longer using my arms.
Okay, so are your arms still attached to your torso? You're not able to use them.
They're there. I can use them, but
You just said you didn't have use of them. Can you clear this picture up for me? What's your arm situation?
They're there. I'm not using them. I don't need to use them. There's other means. I got feet. I got teeth.
Okay, so you can use if you really wished to, you could kind of wave your arms around in the air.
I could flap them around, take a flight.
You could flop them around. Could you pick up a pen? What happened?
What's that?
What happened? Did you get scared? Is this like a mental somatic trauma thing, or is this like what's going on?
Some men aren't as strong as I am, and I need to even the playing field, so I'll use my
So you're
teeth.
being generous.
I'm a generous man.
You're being generous. Okay, interesting. So Jessica has a pretty good question. Speaking of which, guys, can we please welcome the newest moderator on the mod team, Jessica Risker. Jessica Risker has entered the ranks of moderation, has benevolently training a laser bead on each of your foreheads. You decide to crank off and say something that'll get us banned, like a slur or some open threats or links to some porn or something. She'll put the kibosh on it real fast. So it's wonderful to have Jessica on the team. Everyone's excited to see I do this could be the case. Namaste. Now, Jessica asked though, when you spin around, Jerry, what do your arms do?
Well, I don't want to slap anybody in the face, not unless they deserve it. I'll usually just tuck them in, put them in my pants. I don't know. Slip them in there.
So you stick them inside, in your
might.
pants. You tuck them into the You tuck them down.
In pockets. So.
You tuck them down?
Yeah, tuck them in there. Keep them out of the way. I'm going to slap someone in the face if I spin around. Those things are just going to fly around like pool noodles.
So, did something happen to bring this on, Jerry? Because I think first of all, I think it's really beautiful and generous of you to give the gift to your community, of kind of just removing your extremely strong arms from play, from the environment. And first of all, that's very generous. But second of all, I do have a question though. Did something happen to trigger this desire? Did something happen with your arms and maybe someone that was weaker than you that maybe it was regrettable and you wanted to prevent it in the future?
Listen, I've done a lot of horrible things in my days. Not one of them I regret.
Wait, you've done a lot of horrible things in your day, and what was that?
Not one of them I regret.
Not one of them you regret. Well, listen, let's remove regret from the situation. I forgot that you've been with us nearly from the beginning of here at the program, Jerry. So, yeah, you've moved beyond regret. You've moved beyond regret. Talk to me about, did something horrible happen?
For me to not use my arms, I mean, it was more of just a personal challenge. Like I said.
Oh, so it wasn't like you beat someone to death on accident, or?
Well, that's unrelated.
Did you hurt someone? Did you kill someone?
Listen, while I won't personally admit to murdering someone, let's say these hands and arms have done a lot of damage.
So that's a yes. Okay, so we've gotten a yes out of that. Now, have you found that the damage that you do to your community and your community members, has the damage gone down since your hands are in your pants all the time?
I think I'm still plenty capable with what I got. So, the answer to that is, the damage is not decreased. I will continue doing what I do, and my lack of use of my arms or hands, by choice, will not deplete my activities.
Do you ever touch yourself while your hands are down there?
For me and the birds to know.
How do the birds know? Do you tell them, or do they can tell?
They can tell. Yeah, birds know a lot more than you think.
Interesting. Well, it's funny how birds are, you have an understanding with birds more than maybe even humans, and yet not only do you not have wings, you don't even have arms right now.
I clipped my wings, but I still fly.
Wow, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Jerry, it's been too long. Now, I would like you, before we get too far into catching up, I do want to ask you about our theme tonight, washing your hands. Now, talk to me about this situation, washing your hands. I know your hands are away, you don't use your arms. I think I know the answer to this question already, but do you wash your hands?
Well, obviously I'm not washing them now because they remain filthy and I don't need to wash them. Even if I was using them, which I have, I wouldn't wash. I haven't washed. You don't want to take away the stink.
And why not?
Well, the stink of a man it's what defines him in some ways.
What was that?
I will say, though, the stink of a man is what defines him in some ways.
Mm-hmm. That's 100% true.
I will say, though, that freshwater Bob, as you say, and he is freshwater Bob, soft-shelled and underbellied. He, I can put to rest that his hands often go unwashed. I've heard accounts that he once used the bathroom with food on.
And you've been terminated. You have a wonderful night. Larry put the kibosh on that. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for this development in Scary Jerry's life, but Scary Jerry it sounds like he needs a nap. Great to hear from Jerry, though. It's been too long. It's been too long. Anybody here long enough to remember the old back and forth between Scary Jerry and Ian? Does anybody remember that? The police and the prison and the murder. Yeah, Arcade Animal. Look, there you are. Yeah, it was a big old deal, but it's good to hear that at least Scary Jerry's doing okay. I haven't heard from Ian in a long time. Bless Ian. Hope he's doing good. Hope, Ian, out wherever you are out there, bud, I hope you're doing good. Now, Trezedo, thank you for bringing that up. Now, those of you who feel, you've been coming to Explorations for a little bit, you've gotten a feel for what we do here, what it is that we do here, the importance of what we do here. Now, as you resonated with that, you found that not only do you find yourself being satiated in a way you've never felt before, but you find that your hunger is growing in maybe a different way. Your hunger for growth, your hunger for that next level is growing in front of you, rapidly expanding in ways you didn't know was possible. Well, we have something for you. It's called the Community of Devoted Light. Now, if you're interested in that, it'll pull up a link over to the Patreon page where we have a host of additional materials, exclusive materials that have never been seen by anyone except for those that are, committed enough to be within this community of devoted light. Now, there's videos and an archive of things, and maybe you might even receive a postcard from Leslie Tanner. But if you are committed and feel as if you're ready for it, now it's absolutely a matter of being ready or not. Now, a lot of people are weak, and a lot of people are poor and can't afford it, and that's fine. Bless you, but the Community of Devoted Light does await you over at patreon.com. !Final Journey will bring up that link if you are thirsty, if you are hungry. Allow the manna and quail to fall from the skies, prolonging your pointless life for another day longer. Peppercorn is a very devoted member of the Community of Devoted Light. I don't know if Orchestar is around. Peppercorn Patty, you can speak to the intensity with which we pursue truth in that community. I miss being weak and poor. Now, there is someone very wise. Chuck Knuckle, you're in the right place. Seeing the value in being kind of a weak, poor idiot. Gorgeous. Tanner could do a satire Heaven's Gate commercial with his VHS trick. I get a lot of comparisons between the work that we do here and Heaven's Gate, Branch Davidians, Jim Jones and his clan. Now, while I respect the work that they did, and I admire the work that they did there, I think they were on to the right track. I think they were on to a righter track than most of us are willing to admit, to be completely honest. But when the rubber hit the road, Jim Jones being pursued by the FBI, David Koresh being pursued by the FBI, Heaven's Gate kind of just wandering around, getting old. With their weird clothes. Ultimately, they showed themselves to be, I'll say it, short-sighted and weak. And it's not because they KYS, because that's cool. That was cool. But to quote an old Romanian proverb, only optimists kill themselves. Failed optimists. If you are not an optimist, and those of us that are called here know that the road of optimism, the road of hope, is riddled with dead bodies. Especially the closer you get to fully giving up, which we strive for here. The thing is, they didn't give up. They didn't allow the despair into their heart. They still, at the very end, protected themselves, allowed themselves to hope for something. I can't think of a more embarrassing and debasing way to go out than those groups, those communities. The road to hope, you can only hope by virtue of repression. And that is not going to set you free. Namaste. 708-240-8953. We are discussing washing your hands and how fucking dumb it is. It's pointless. It is a waste of time. Now, those of you that have children in the chat right now, I would like to speak directly to you. I would like to ask you first, do you tell your children to wash their hands? I know we have a handful of parents in the chat right now. Do you tell your parents or your children as parents, do you tell them to wash their hands? Is that something that you do? Yes. Now, Cal the Ruiner brings up an interesting point. The road to Cleveland is riddled with dead bodies as well. Interesting point. Now, imagine combining that. Cleveland, and I see dead bodies. I get it. There's a logic happening. However, if I'm on the way to hope, and I see dead bodies, Jesus Christ, turn around, give up. If you got to go to Cleveland, you got to go to Cleveland. But nobody has to hope. Nobody's forcing you. There's no jobs in Hopeville. It's genuinely no better than selling Herbalife, selling It Works, selling LuLaRoe. Washing your hands is fucking fascist, yes. We have a caller. Hope is a giant multi-level marketing campaign. Think about it. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. I'm Gabby. I think we've talked before.
Hold on one second. I gotta turn you up a little bit. You're a little soft.
I'm so sorry. My name's Gabby. Hello.
Gabby, welcome back to the program, Gabby. How are you?
I'm good. I was having a hard time with this topic growing up in my childhood about washing my hands, so pretty good I could talk about it.
Well, let's talk about it. Now, tell me about how you grew up and washing your hands. When I just bring up the topic of washing your hands, what comes to mind? Can you tell me that?
My grandma, she would tell me not to because it would conserve water for the planet and conserve energy for the house, so we didn't have to spend money on water.
Okay.
She would tell me to use just go out in the yard and just grab some lavender plant that she had on the side of the house and just rub my hands with that.
Oh, wait, so you rub your hands on, what was that? Tell me that one more time.
Well, it was just when I went to my grandma's house, she would have me use this lavender plant outside. She said the cats would use it so they didn't get fleas, and I could do that with my hands. It gave me a rash growing up. And then she'd want to put more cream on top of that. And then I'd want to wash my hands from the rash.
Isn't lavender bad for cats?
my grandma would say to do it, and like I don't know if they had a rash too, but I got a rash. That might explain.
So everybody's
lot of
getting a
cats
lavender
going missing.
rash.
Yeah, but that was just when I visited my grandma. Now my mom, she would want us to wash our hands, like almost like OCD style, like excessively. So
Mm-hmm. So your mind is torn asunder, I'd imagine, when it comes to this topic.
yeah, I've had the water gives me a hard time when I see a sink in the bathrooms when I go out in public, when I'm at work.
Would you say that you're triggered by sinks in the bathroom?
I'm triggered by sinks in the bathroom, I guess. Yeah. Wow, it's making me itchy now just thinking about it, honestly.
Well, let's explore that. Now, if I was president of bathrooms, I would take away all the sinks for you. I would like to let you know that first and foremost.
Do you think that's possible in the future, that there won't be people who wash their hands?
No, I don't think that people won't wash their hands, or that there won't be sinks.
Washing hands. Maybe no sinks. Do you think that there won't be sinks in bathrooms? Are you trying to say that?
I mean, I would love for that. Oh my God. I feel guilty even just imagining a world like that, but I don't think it's going to happen.
What about all the people who use the sinks for other things, like to wash other things that are not just their hands?
Like what?
Like their clothes, say, their faces.
Produce?
Produce in the bathroom sink. Shoes.
These are good questions. I would have to say that I think that it's just not worth it.
So do you wash your hands?
No, I haven't washed my hands. I mean, I grew up outside largely, so no, it's been a very long time since I washed my hands.
Is there a better plant to rub your hands on than lavender, you'd say?
Oh yeah, I mean that your grandma fucked you up. That was stupid.
Just the wrong plant, but
Yeah, that was a dumb thing to kind of just double and triple down on, especially as you develop the rash.
silly noni.
So I would say who do you feel closer to looking back? Would you say that you were closer to your grandma or your mom?
I ran away as soon as possible from both of them, so neither.
What age?
18, as soon as I was able to.
As soon as you were legally able to, you skedaddled out of there.
Yeah, so I have in my bathroom currently, I have a lavender plant next to my bathroom sink.
And you just sit there and look at it and just get like bummed out?
I just closed the bathroom door. No lights on when I do anything in there.
Nice. And that way you don't have to look at your privates either.
It's an added bonus, honestly.
Yeah, I mean that's truly a win-win-win. Just shut the lights off. Anybody else in the chat, turn the lights off in the bathroom so that they don't have to see problematic stuff, including their penis or vagina,
Or face.
or face, shape of their hands,
Shape of face.
how their legs. Interesting. I just don't have a mirror. Well, then you're going to still see certain things. You can see your depending on how depending on how fat anyone is, you might still be able to see your cock or your pussy without a mirror.
Yeah, depending on the girth.
Depending on your girth, what kind of girth everyone's bringing to the table, I wonder. I wish I knew. I wish I knew exactly. I wish I could see that next to their usernames in the chat. The amount of girth they're bringing.
Yeah, maybe with no sinks in the world, they would add girth to usernames, I don't know, in a perfect world.
In a perfect world.
perfect world.
I know. I feel like we're getting we're letting our sort of fantasizing minds just kind of run away with us during this conversation. We're just kind of imagining all
it's
sorts of
just
perfect futures.
It's nice to talk about it,
It is.
I wish we
It's-
could wash our hands together, Leslie. Get your hands in a sink and just get a good rub-a-dub.
Well, I mean, as long as I would be breaking a very serious streak if I were to wash my hands.
It could be worth it.
Well, listen, Gabby, if it comes up, we'll chat about it, all right? But, I mean, I'm honestly probably not. We'll see. We'll see where I'm at in life.
There's an old Romanian proverb, Mana curata spalafata sea murdara.
And what does all that mean?
That it means clean hands wash the dirty face.
Is
That's a
that
good
genuine? Is that
reminder.
actually Romanian?
It's actually Romanian.
Are you Romanian?
I'm actually Romanian.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Really? And that's it. That was cool. That was awesome. And what a cool end to a cool conversation. Wow. Fun. Fun. 708-240-8953. We're talking about washing our hands. Bullshit. It's bullshit. Washing your hands is bullshit. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing right now, huh? Gassy. We got a gassy, not Mish. Gassed up. Peppercorn's still sleepy. I respect. Are you doing other things while watching this? Do you have to be awake? Or are you just kind of sticking it out as a committed apostle of explorations with Leslie Tanner? I'm eating sour gummy stuff. That's fun. My hands are sweaty. Should I wash them? No. Dinsdale. No. Sweating is your body washing itself. Don't let anyone ever tell you different. Azazel, thank you so much for that sub. Azazel. What's that? Azazel. Azazel. It's like a. Where did I last hear that name? Yeah, good point, Peppercorn. Rob, very interesting question. With a fungal infection, do you still wash your hands? No. And I would implore, if anyone is out there with a fungal infection like mine, don't wash. Don't let a doctor tell you to wash your hands. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, we have time for one or two more callers tonight. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. I will tell you about tomorrow's stream. We're going to be streaming tomorrow, an hour earlier tomorrow, and I'll post this in the Discord and on Twitter and Instagram and what have you. But tomorrow, we're going to be dialing it back an hour, 7 p.m. Central Time, because we have a very special guest. Spectral Sybil, formerly of Ghost Maidens, will be joining us tomorrow evening for a conversation with Leslie Tanner before we do an exploration with Leslie Tanner. So it truly is, a special night. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow. It's going to be a very, very wonderful conversation with Spectral Sybil tomorrow evening. No kidding. Been setting it up for a little bit. Very excited. We touched base. She got partner recently, so that's exciting. Does anybody with partner actually know if it's worth, what is it worth? Sorry, Larry, I know, but I mean, her time change is way different, so I couldn't do it at the normal time. She formally requested to have a little bit earlier than I could, so. Sorry, dog. Not worth washing your hands over. Now, what are you talking about? Partner? Call me Al. What's up? We got time for about 1 or 2 more calls, Al. If you want to give a call, good to see you, Al. Now I am. Yeah, I just don't really understand. Because at some point I'm going to be able to apply for it, but it's like, do I want... It seems like there'd be more eyes on you from Twitch mods or something, and I don't know. Just in case, we start talking about something crazy, I don't want to get any flack. Yeah, as soon as, it's not looking hopeful for Mish to find a new home, but, we're always looking. Temporary roommate Mish to find a new home. But, all the best, though. All the best. Been searching for 6 years. Yep, 6 years as of 2 days ago. Leslie, your work is expanding and changing lives. Namaste to you, Trizieto. Namaste. As a guy streamer, you can't get away with as much. I mean, I've seen Blonde, Bleach Blonde got the banhammer over the summer just for literally over nothing, because she got reported by some dipshit troll. Yeah, I mean, we don't go that crazy here. Sometimes. I'm just a little nervous about it. Because my impulse is to go get wilder, and I've had to learn how to dial it in for Twitch.tv. Yeah, YouTube Live... the whole thing just kind of looks like shit, right? I go in there and I look to find something interesting, and it's all kind of like brain dead politics dads or something. Or I don't know, maybe some other things too, but maybe a couple gaming things, but ooh, over to kick, they let you hang down. Do they? How? Yeah, I mean, is Kick gonna actually be durable and hang out? I mean, people. I don't know. People hang out. I mean, if you've got a big, you've got a lot of followers, it doesn't really matter where you go to an extent. You know what kind of got stuck in my head. What got stuck in my head a couple months ago, we got hate rated by some retards over at Vaughn.live, and as soon as I saw their whole thing, I was like, this rocks. Anybody ever go there? It's Vaughn.live started after the Pizzagate subreddit got shut down a couple back then, and they started Vaughn.live, and it's a fucking mess over there. Consider doing a few Discord Gone Wild per month to fine-tune it. That'd be interesting. Doing a Discord and just letting it hang out. That's a good idea. Hardest part of any of these is discovery. I really only ever find new channels when weird streams I follow raid other weird channels. Honestly, Nate, I know it would be cool to, if the algorithm was more helpful, but that's kind of the fact that there's a culture in which that exists is pretty cool. Just genuine, basically just word of mouth, human checking stuff out. Yep, we did the Everything Now show. Everything Now show last week. Right? That was last week, right? That was fun. That was very fun. Shout out Everything Now show. They do a very cool thing over there. How do you do what's the shout out command? Thank you, Denzel. I had a lot of fun. But you know, it's funny they took down the first half though, which I thought was funny. If you guys don't know about Everything Now show, it is very fun. They have a very cool team, and it's very worth checking out. It's very cool. Someone's using like Twitch to all the interactive shit on Twitch in a really fun way. Yeah, when they posted the VOD, they did. I think I went to go. I mean, I could be wrong, but I went and checked the VOD because I wanted to pull a clip. I think it is because I said the word retard too many times or something. Or I was trying to make a case for why there was like this character in the basement. There was a character in the basement, and he was dressed like a scientist, had all the science stuff around. And I was like, this guy, I mean, he was like, okay, what kind of science are we doing down here? And then he was like, I don't know, I just have computers and science stuff. Can we talk about Succession and Breaking Bad? So he didn't know what any of the science stuff was. They were hiding him in a secret level in the basement. He was a secret in the basement with a bunch of stuff around him to just keep him occupied that he didn't understand. Just kind of delighted. They gave him a costume that he doesn't understand, just to kind of occupy his mind, which is not a complicated thing. And then he just wants to talk about TV shows that he sees on the internet. It's like, this guy is a retarded guy. They're hiding in the basement. Do I think that's good? No, I think that the mentally retarded should not just be in basements. And you can quote me on saying that. I think the mentally retarded should be everywhere. I think they should be doing anything. But I also, as far as art goes, I don't really understand it, but I do think it's a very brave choice to, put a mental retard in the basement. Strong, bold choice. That's my guess, though. Oh, it got pretty racial in the first half. Yeah. We didn't say anything bad about the races. Like, if we said, like, for example, one of them was Filipino. If we went on a big Filipino rant, that would be, yeah, I know. It just ruffled some people, I guess, but whatever. I just thought it was funny. It made me laugh. It made me laugh to see it not up. Whatever. I'm not even trying to be a bitch at all. I like those guys. And Twitch is a weird place. Also it's funny though. It's funny that like you can't even, I don't know. It's kind of fear-inducing to mention someone's race or whatever. Yeah, we were trying to design. They were different races. I'm not colorblind. All right, and nor should anyone be. I see races very starkly, and we were designing a character. And if they're if I get to choose from 3 different races, a white guy, an Armenian guy, and a Filipino guy, I want to know their stats. I want to know I want to know their stats. Oh, if you're looking for links to Zazel, it's down in the about shit. I don't have the thing set up for that, but wouldn't you want to know that? Like if you go to, nobody has a problem when one of these like D&D based fantasy games has a clearly like Jewish character, some like anti-Semitic goblin caricature. Everyone's all cool with that. But if you go on twitch.tv and you're like, what's the vertical leap on this little Filipino guy? All of a sudden, it's not as fun for some. I picked the Armenian guy first because Armenians don't get enough attention. I want to know, what's the vertical leap on this Filipino guy? What's his math skills like? Is he charismatic? Are the the Filipino people charismatic? Asking a question. We need a point redeem for problematic. I've literally said nothing negative. There's a movie called White Men Can't Jump. What's fair is fair. What kind of movie could you make out of? Just put Wesley Snipes face on the movie poster, and black men can't pay taxes, which he got in trouble for. It's just we're exploring together, all right? There's no rules in exploration. It's all fine and good. None of this is real. I'm not real. Finally getting a call. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Mish.
It's Mish. Mish, welcome back to the program. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. Just waiting for your call. I think you're going to be our final caller for the evening.
Okay.
Okay, well, Kel, you have a wonderful evening. Kel, namaste to you. You have a wonderful
Bye, Kel.
Kel the Ruiner says that tapping out. Everyone else is very excited to hear your voice, Mish. Okay, so Mish, talk to me. We're talking about washing our hands tonight.
Yeah. I wash my hands a lot.
Okay. Talk to me about that. Now, why do you wash your hands?
I don't like when they smell weird or feel weird. Like when you
feel weird.
When they get all
feel weird. Talk to me about that. Feel weird.
Yeah, when you like eat candy or like ice cream and it melts on your hand.
Okay, so that's one kind of weird. Is there another way that you feel weird about your hands? And that you see washing as a way of purifying that weirdness? Talk to me.
If you smoke a little bit or something, it just makes your hands feel and smell bad.
Oh, so we got a cigarette smoker on our hands? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, anybody else? Are there any other smokers in the chat right now who hate the smell of their hands, or you kind of just accept it and it's fine? Is this a common smoker thing?
I don't know.
So we've got sticky hands from ice cream. We got melty ice cream like a little baby toddler. Just, yeah. Peppercorn's on your side. Peppercorn's saying sticky, gross. Or the PU smell of smoke is not good.
She gets it.
She gets it.
So does Pants.
Yeah, it stinks.
The girlies know what's up.
Yeah, the girlies know. As per usual. As usual. The woman's intuition is guiding us once again.
But now my hands are all dry and sad, and they hurt.
And, okay, interesting. So what I see here is it hurting you to wash your hands.
It is. It's hurting me.
You are hurting yourself by washing your hands.
I guess so.
Kel the Ruiner says, my hands smell like feet. Is that normal?
Maybe.
Maybe. Interesting.
Especially if you're putting your hands in shoes, walking on your hands.
Are you from like one of those villages in like northern England that just like, you know what I'm talking about? You ever see that Dateline special about
No.
that there's like a village or a big family or some shit in like the hills of Scotland or something? I don't know where any of these places are, and I don't want to know. I don't want to learn that. But I do know that they, or maybe it's Eastern European. Who gives a shit? They like, they're hunched over and they use their hands as feet.
I guess that would probably make your hands smell like feet.
Wow. And if somebody said, my hands smell like feet, this feels weird, I would understand where they were coming from, Kel. So I don't know how you feel about it, but I would understand where you're coming from.
What if Kel's fine with their hands smelling like feet? But now it feels weird. Anyway, washing my hands hurts me, but I can't stop.
All right. Well, guys, this is completely out of my zone. I don't wash my hands. I'm not going to start washing my hands. And you can tell yourself some sort of fantasy story about Leslie starting to do that. Never going to happen. So I'm going to refer to you guys. You know where I'm at. I don't have any advice about this. Is there any advice coming from chat about what Mish can do about her flaky, scaly, painful hands?
Just keep washing.
Just keep washing, says Azazel. Cal says amputate, cut them off.
I've been thinking about that.
Yeah, people are saying just keep going, but they're not offering like a solution for the pain. Maybe a loofah would help, says Jessica. What do you think about a little hand loofah?
Maybe.
I think the problem you're having is moisture.
I know, but
am I wrong? Am I right?
You're right, but the lotion hurts because they're so dry that it burns.
And so then it hurts to add moisture to the situation, is what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, it sounds like you're fucked.
I have a hyaluronic acid serum for my face. Maybe it'll work on my hands.
That doesn't sound right.
I know, but it might work. Because it helps my face when it's dry.
Huh. Kel says, yeah, acid will surely help. Poop absorbs moisture.
It's not acid.
Try it, let us know, says Peppercorn. I would say, honestly, see, this is, as somebody who doesn't wash his hands, I've got a pretty interesting approach and angle on this perspective. I am continuing befuddled by a reality in which water does not moisturize. Can you tell me about that? Because when I think, I have a simple mind and simple expectations of the world around me, why is it that water just dries things out? Why can't it moisturize?
I don't know. It's like when your lips are chapped and you lick your lips a lot and then it just makes them more chapped. What's up with that? Why would that happen?
Yeah, why doesn't saliva moisten? What the fuck is going on? Another reason that I have...
Lick my hands?
I'm sorry, go ahead, say that again.
Why can't I lick my hands and have them feel better?
Why can't you lick your hands and have them feel better?
Yeah, why not? Animals do it. And it makes them
Raccoons,
feel better.
cats,
dogs,
everybody,
everybody.
the whole gang, they do it. And so why can't we?
That's what I'm saying.
Now, listen, I think what we're doing right now is I think we are entrenching a couple points that we often revolve around here at Explorations. One is thinking of a reality, a world that has physical and biological rules made by some, creator somewhere in which water does not moisturize. I have nothing but a growing disdain and resentment for the Lord.
Yeah, because that just doesn't fucking make sense.
No, it doesn't. Imagine, what would it feel like to live in a world where, yeah, you've got dry hands, go put some water on it, and it worked. What would that feel like to you?
It would make sense. Like, it's dry, so get it wet. Duh.
It's dry.
Fucking duh.
Get it wet. Fucking duh. I wish I could look God in his tiny little infantile eyes, spaced apart, like looking in two different directions, and say, listen here, you stupid fucking idiot. Listen to me. Why does water dry me out?
He probably wouldn't even have a good fucking answer.
He'd probably answer in some fucking retarded riddle.
He'd probably be like, no, I don't know.
He'd be like, he'd probably be like, why does the tree smell like in the summer when it's hot? He'd be like, I don't know what you just said, God. Anyway.
Why does water make me dry?
Why does water make you dry? Answer the question. He won't have an answer. Now, the second thing I have, though, is, do you ever use like a perfume on your hands when your hands smell or feel weird?
No.
Or like
what? Like body spray, like Bath and Body Works? I think that would hurt more, right? Because there's like alcohol in it.
That would hurt even more. God has abandoned us. And if you needed any more, if there were any true believers hanging on, I know sometimes I speak to a mother in this program that joins with a call, and they hear me blaspheme God, this infantile creator who deserves no respect, who sets us up with dry hands, and as Mish pointed out, water and alcohol in lotions and moisturizers will both further damage your hands, leaving you in pain. If one of you true believers need any more evidence that you've been abandoned by your creator, then I don't know what it is that you are waiting for to give up. Now, Mish. I think we got some answers. We got some interesting things from Peppercorn. Would you say?
Mm-hmm.
And are you interested in giving those a try at all? I saw there seemed to be a sort of copacetic connection happening there.
Yeah. I am going to try to put hyaluronic acid on my hands, though.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know how that goes.
Okay.
And is there a message to... Hold on one second. Is there a message to chat or to God or both that you'd like to leave us with tonight before we get a raid going here?
God's a pussy. And really, really mean. And he doesn't love you if he's real. Because why would he make it so that water dries your skin? Unless he just wanted to torment you. I think God's a bitch.
Namaste. Namaste, Mish. That was gorgeous. I couldn't have said it better myself. I think that was not just gorgeous, not just what we needed to hear, but it was carnal. It felt visceral, your truth tonight. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being so generous.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Bless you. Well, listen, everyone, that's going to conclude our explorations for the night. Please join us tomorrow evening at an early time, hour early, 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. We'll be having a conversation with Leslie Tanner with Spectral Sybil, formerly of Ghost Maidens. Namaste. And namaste to you, Mish, for joining us tonight.
Namaste.
Wonderful. Namaste. I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Bless you.
Cocaine. Leslie. Wait, Leslie and friends. I don't want to ruin this movie for you.